Greetings, welcome to True Prediction Tea, and this is Beverly D. And this is a general reading for Gemini for the month of February, this second month in this new year of 2018. And remember, February has those moons. You got the blood moon, the blue moon, the full moon. Oh, it is energy. So make sure that you take advantage of these energies that is here for the month of February. So we're going to see what energies is going on with you, Gemini here. So let me put your cards down and we'll see Gemini. Okay, now you know, Gemini, that this is tea time and you have to have a cup of tea with me. So I am going to pour us some tea. This cup of tea is for you, Gemini. Okay, let's see, Gemini. Okay, the first thing that I pick up here for some of you, Gemini, you know, this is a general reading, but the ones that I'm picking up on, you will know it. For some of you, Geminis, you having some relationship situations that's going on here. I feel like that you're kind of like in the doorway. You don't know if you want to go out the door, you want to stay in the door, you on the fence, you don't know what side. But all of this, you know, don't let it stress you out. This is a learning. You growing from this. This is you saying, you know, it's painful, it's confusion. Yeah, but especially for excuse me, especially for females, if you've ever had a child, you know, that's one of the most painful things that it is, but it's beautiful afterwards. So you go through the pain, but you accomplish something. And I feel like that February here, this is the month that many of you Geminis will really know what side of the fence you want to be on, or what do you want to do as far as the relationship is concerned. I feel like that as far as that, I see that some of you didn't want to accept certain things, but some of you see it, but you feel like, okay, I can correct this, I can work with this. But the key now, or the thing now is, Gemini, is do you really want to put that effort into it? Or do you want to put the effort into other things that you want that's on your agenda, like your finances, like your career? It's many things here. But Gemini, you're the one that can handle it, because you know you have those multiple personalities and those, so you are good at really multitasking. I'm also seeing here too, Gemini, and you are really persistent. You one of those type of people that you will just, you know, you won't try to take and just say put a dynamite and try to blow the door open or blow something up. You will take and chip at it a little bit at a time until you get it done or get it open. So I feel like that because of your persistence, you will be able, and you are able to multitask. I do see a Gemini here where I feel like that, like I say, before the end of the month, you will pretty much be the major decisions that what you're going to do. I'm also seeing here too that I feel like that there's a Gemini has the energy here where I keep picking up something to do with military, but it has water. So there's a Gemini here on mine. And you are like a sailor or marine or something like that, because I keep seeing all this water. But I feel like that you kind of got a Dear John letter. I don't know why I'm just feeling this relationship with you, Gemini. But someone has a Dear John letter. But you have so much support that it's not going to like really devastate you like it would if you were kind of isolated. So it's a good thing that you do have support, because the people that surround you are really going to support you, and so it won't, the blow won't be so hard. I feel like that everything is done for a reason, so it might not seem like it's a good reason for you now, but as time presents itself, you will definitely come out smelling like a rose, as they say. Also, I'm picking up with a Gemini here is I keep seeing a Gemini and I see you working out. I just see you in the gym and I see you like really serious about this. And I feel like that this workout that you're doing is going to really pay off. It's going to surprise you because you are expecting to kind of shape things up. But not the way you're going to really end up shaping it up. I see a Gemini here that I feel like that there could be pregnancy vibration around some Gemini. So I do feel a pregnancy, and I feel like there's some uncertainty going on with that too. It's like, do you really want it? I mean, you want it, but then it's like there could be some issues with the relationship. So not December, excuse me, Gemini. February is a month of decisions for many of you, and you will make the right decisions. Don't be fearful and doubtful of the decisions that you're going to make. This is also, is like I say, is teaching you, and you're learning from this, to trust your intuition, to trust your decisions that you make here. Also, I see here too, with the Gemini energy, I feel like that you are able to, because of some of the hurts and some of the things that's going on, you able to clean. It's like you've been dealing with dirty dishes. So now you're going to clean these dishes up. So you're going to take past hurts and what's going on right now, lump them together and throw them all out. You're going to clean the dishes, but you're taking out the trash too. So this is the month that you're going to take past hurts that's going on now, throw them in the trash, take the trash out, and that's it. And you moving forward. A lot of you, and I want to say Pisces because I keep picking up a Pisces vibration around some of you Geminis. I keep picking up an Aquarius vibration around some of you Geminis. So, like I say, it's a lot going on with many of you Geminis here, but you can handle it. If anybody can handle multitasking, doing multiple things, this is you. I feel like many of you Geminis, you're coming into your greatness. And so, you know, it's kind of like when the caterpillar coming out the cocoon, you know, when the baby coming out of the womb, you know, it's difficult. It's not difficult. It's a change. But it's a great change because I do feel like this is the year for many of you Geminis. I feel like that the greatness that you have inside of you is definitely coming out. It's like a birth. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a birthing that is going on here. I'm also seeing here too where I feel the Gemini energy. And I feel like that it's like you got a plan and you working this plan and you are not, it's like almost like real dedication. It's like you're not going to sleep. You're not going to, you eat, sleep, everything, whatever this plan that you have this strong determination. You have a determination of 10 people here. And so that's what's going to make it so beautiful when your plan do end up manifesting, working out. And I see for many of you Geminis, people that's kind of on the sideline watching you, people that is interacting with you, they're going to be amazed. You're going to be amazed too, but they're going to be amazed because they like, well, we seeing this development right in front of us. We seeing this, it's like looking at a miracle. You never seen a miracle. It's like looking at something that people have never really seen, or they didn't think you could do it. That's the key, Gemini. They didn't really think that you could do it. And so you're going to do it so well. It's almost like a person that's painting a fine painting. You know, it's like when it's over with, only thing people could say is amazing. Well, that's the kind of energy that many of you Geminis have on you. I'm also seeing here too that I feel that there's going to be a Gemini here, and you want to settle down. You want the family. I feel that with quite a few of you, but you like, I gotta make you gotta make sure it's right. That's what I'm feeling. So you're not rushing into it. You could have the family. You can settle down, but your whole thing is you want to make sure it's right. You don't want to go in there and have to come back out again. You want to go in, you want to stay in. And so some of you Geminis, this is what you're dealing with. Some of you do have the right person, or you in the right situation, and some of you don't. But this is a year of greatness for many of you Geminis, and you have to make sure that you have to recognize that and stay focused on that. Because once you, especially something about this powerful February month here, I just feel like there's going to be a lot of things that you are going to accomplish, personal, otherwise. And what this is it is like a miracle, a wow factor. That's what it is, because it's like people like, wow. And even yourself, you're going to be like, wow, did I really do that? So let me see what else going on. I had already shuffled the cards, but I'm going to do it a little bit more for you, Gemini, and we're going to see what else is going on here. Recovery, recovery, recovery. So like I told you, whatever, just like a birthing going on here, whatever you're going through it, you make it through it, and then you're going to get that amazing situation. For some of you Virgo, ooh, Virgo. Okay, Gemini, you and the Virgo energy is popping in here too. So I'm feeling the Pisces. I feel a Pisces got a real strong, like a protection kind of energy around some of you Geminis. But this Virgo is there too. And this is talking about health. So you got that Virgo energy. It's a lot of improvement that's going to be going on with a lot of you Geminis as far as your health. That's why I saw some of you working out here. And it's saying here too that in the near future, but what I'm picking up here is Trump is blowing. This is like, that's when I told you this is like a wow factor. This is like amazing. This is like success. This is like recognition. I mean, this is like you did it. This is like winning the gold medal at the Olympics. So this is the kind of energy. On one hand, it seems like, oh, this is just the worst time in my life. But then on the flip side, you got to remember, we're dealing with duality. This is a month of 11, a month of a 2. Gemini, you is the duality sign. You got all of those different, I call them personalities, but duality is good for you. And so on one side, you're going to be going through some, but on the other side, your greatness is coming through. And this is talking about your body changing and body improvement. I don't know if you can see that, but that's what that exercise workout that I see that's going on here. Relationship. Now, I started out talking about this relationship, but I feel like even Gemini is not only personal relationship. I feel like that you just the relationships that you're going to be having with people across the board. This could be business, career, personal, just relationships. I feel like that Gemini, this is a start. February is the start of your superstardom. That's what I feel you in now. It's like it's painful, it's doubtful, it's hurtful, all of that. But when you come out of that, then it's like that superstar kind of energy that I feel that's going on. Well, Gemini, you got support. You got way more support than you even realize, especially coming from, I feel like the Virgo energy and the Pisces energy, they was just popping in. Those two very strong. So this is a very powerful month. This is really a very powerful year for many of you Gemini. So enjoy it, even though there's pain and struggle. I mean, that's what life is about. And if you would like more information, there's a link below the video here, and you can contact me that way. Well, Gemini, this cup of tea is definitely for you. Thank you, Gemini, for stopping by and having a cup of tea with me.